Okay, guys, it's Steve. I guess we're on now. Yeah, looks like we're on. So, hey, guys, it's Steve Lennon. I'm here to do another video review of a website theme for WordPress. This one here happens to be for developers and people who are building buildings and complexes and things of that nature. It could even work with houses. If you're building a group of houses or a single house. A real estate agent could actually use this particular theme to feature their listings. It can be used for a number of different ways, but predominantly it's used for developers and architects and people like that. So let's go ahead and preview. First, I wanted to come back over here and say hi. I am a real estate broker myself for about 31 years, a mortgage broker 26 and a half years, and I have over 10 years now as a web developer and about 36 years in technology. So a lot of stuff in my brain. I wanted to show you this particular theme and all kinds of other themes. If you have some interest in having me talk with you and have a strategy session, I would love to do that at some point. And we can discover what your needs are and help you put all that together and make sure if we develop a website for you, the cost of that website can be converted into deals and closings and or exposure based on what your goals and objectives are, and we can help you along with that. So I'm going to go ahead and transition into this theme again. So let's go ahead and do that. All right, we're back into the theme, and what I want to do is show this theme to you, kind of preview it, tell you why, how it works and why it's unique. I think it's a pretty cool looking theme, and then we'll come into a summary and then finish this particular featured WordPress theme review. So let's go ahead. So if you look over here on this left side over here, you'll see these tabs. These tabs over here are really nice, actually. They allow for you to go to the next section within a site that stays up at the top. Okay, so if I click on this right now, or if I go over here, I can slide down and watch the left side as it migrates into the different green tabs. See how it's migrating into them? So a client or a person or an investor can go in and click on the left side, or they can use their scroll bar and scroll all the way down to actually check out the theme. So we're back up at the top. So if it's a construction project, it's whatever it may be, it's a great solution for you to have what's called a parallax look. Parallax meaning that everything stays on one page as you scroll down the page. Okay, so excuse me. I'm going to go ahead and go through each page real quick here. This is what's called the upper fold area. This is the most important, what they call real estate, digital real estate in the internet space. And this is what causes people to either stay on a site initially or to walk away from it and go to a competitor's site. So if it looks nice, it feels good, and it has a nice call to action, then people are going to be more likely to want to move down through the site in this particular parallax site instance that I'm talking about today. So let's go ahead and click over to the main menu. And if I click on the main menu, it actually opens up all of these tabs, and you could actually click to each one of these if you wanted to, in this format. So let's go back and we'll scroll on the next one. So this is a video tour page, and these are sliders, so you can slide through. So if you have a development project that you're doing and you want to showcase that to entice investors to come aboard, and you're doing a presentation, this is a great way to showcase the project that you're working on an ongoing basis, and bring in dollars, or future projects that you're working on, communities, things like that. So if we scroll down a little bit more, down to the next one, I'll go to this one here. So this particular page, you can actually showcase plans or in developmental plans of different apartments, let's say, or communities, things like that. And see how there's different versions of it right here. We can go with the penthouse version, the Monterey version, the Sea Breeze version, the Vista version. So we can embed inside of here different plans, and watch what happens when you look over here. If we go to the penthouse, it changes the numbers here, the specs. So it's really, really nice, and then they can schedule a tour or you could put up whatever word you want to have in here, schedule an appointment, that kind of thing. Now, if you're actually selling listings in an apartment complex, this is a great way to do it as well. If you have like 8, 10, 12, 15 units, 20 unit type complex that you're constantly selling the listings in, this is a great way to showcase that. You can name the name of the complex up here in this area, up in this area here, and then people would go to it, and then they would be able to see the different ones that are available. So you could have a sign that says available down here. So if I went to the penthouse one, it might say available. Okay. And if this one is not available, it might say not available yet. That kind of thing. So we'll go down to the next one, amenities. Let's talk about amenities. This is a beautiful page. We can put whatever background color we want to have in here as far as imagery. And if you look at the amenities, that would be, what's available within these particular units. So you can put amenities in here and showcase what they can have offered to them in the purchase of the property or the lease of the property. Now we go to the next one, and that's what we call a lifestyle film. So this is a film section. So I can click on it, and it can play a video in there. And it can showcase actually the building, the structure. You can do a nice video vignette and let people know about it from that way, which is really nice. Can you imagine doing a drone flyover of a community and then pan in and then come into this particular view where you see the different units and what they look like, that kind of thing. So that would be really, really nice, right? Great for real estate agents as well to showcase some properties. Okay, so we'll go on to the next thing. Did we disappear? Okay, let's just do that then. Okay, so we'll go to the next one. Okay, so this one here, if you look at over here, this is a panoramic view. It's a map view. That's what the little map is. So apartment neighborhoods. So you could have a picture of the actual apartment or the complex, and then you could have a picture of it coming over into the valley, and then you could have little points here that describe North Bridge, South Bridge. That's the bridge going over, and then Parliament House, maybe whatever the building may be, and then public library, some things like that. And or you can just leave these out and just have a nice picture in here and do that. So I can click on this, click on it, and it will highlight it, that area. So the next thing would be blog articles. So we could put in some blog articles in here, news and things like that about it, or updates about a development. And these could be blogging posts in here. And then the last page down here would be the contact information, a map view of the actual building. And let's say it could be penciled out, the building area where all the building is going on, something like that if you wanted, highlighted through some map technology. And if you want to inquire about this particular development, you just click on here and do that. So very, very nice, right? Very clean. And then if they click here, they can go right into a blog post. And there's a typical blog post. And if you look what happened here, as it went into the blog post, it actually went into a regular view right here. So it can be both types of views. You can have it start out as a parallax view, and then have it mold into this particular view here. You can see there's 3 different home styles. So the first one, and this first one happens to be the up and down view that you just saw. And I'll go back real quick here. And then you have the second one for the home page, which is similar, but it's got a brown look to it. I'll just go down real quick. So you can see how nice that is, right? Then I'll go back up real quick here and we'll look at the third one. And on the third one, it looks like this color. So can you imagine working on this particular project or showcasing this project as an architect or as a developer, and you want to have a nice site to show what you're developing or what you're getting ready to develop? Well, we can set this all up, make it look really nice. Very, very nice and clean. Wouldn't you agree? So we'll go back real quick here. Now in this other view, you got the pages here, pricing tables, about us, our team. So if you want to have a traditional website look and feel, you can do that. And I can go over here to our team. And it will scroll down looking like that. So we can actually bring in some imagery that looks like this as well. Have it be a traditional site. Here's the services page. Really nice looking, would you agree? And we'll go up here to the About page. All right, and we come over here to the gallery. Let's just take a look at the gallery page. It's a sample page of different images coming in. So these could be a showcase of all the designer layout of the different buildings, you know, or some of the actual dwellings with inside the building. And you can see how it's set up with these as well. Tab view. And let's go to the blog page here. We'll go with a 2-column blog. See how nice that looks? That's really looking nice to showcase some apartments. So you get the idea on that. So let's go back up here real quick here. They have that, and then they have the 4-column, and they have the 6-column. Let's take a look at the 4-column real quick. There's a 4-column. See how that looks? Notice how it's full paginate, full left and right. Very nice, right? Let's go down a little faster here. So you can imagine, you know, we can do so much with this particular theme in promoting a development. Here's a 6-column. That's going to be smaller ones. So if you have a lot of pictures and a lot of stuff you want to showcase, you can do that. If you want to showcase development and how the progress is going, you can maybe create a page that has that on here. Here's a classic style column, 2-column. If you want a traditional style like this, and we'll go back to the classic style 3-column. That type of look. As you can tell, when you have good pictures inside of a website, it really makes a big difference on how things look. So that's important. If you need content, I can show you ways in which to get content for very inexpensive or for free. And it'll be all legal content. And then, of course, you have your own, depending on what your needs are and what you're trying to accomplish. Let's see, a single post with comments. Let's see what that looks like. So there's your single post with like a comment. So as you can tell, there's all kinds of views that we can do. It's just, you know, just sitting down, talking to me, finding out what your needs are, what you want, what you're trying to accomplish, long, short-term goals, what's your project timeline perhaps, and you know, what colors are you using, and are you working with a design team already that can deliver some quality information in coordination with what I'm working on my side. Bottom line, you can just have an absolutely gorgeous website. So let's go ahead and bring you back in on this particular theme here. And I'm going to go ahead and come back for a second. I'm back. I'm not raising my head a little bit because you can see what happens there. I happen to have to get some contacts, and I'm having some reflection off of my screen today. So I figured I'd just kind of keep it down, and, you know, still can hear my voice, you know. But I would love to work with you if you have some interest. If you aren't ready and you'd just like to talk, that's okay. Whether you work with me or not right now, that's fine by me. I'm actually just looking for people also who just would like to refer someone that they can like and trust and know that they'll do a good job for whomever they're referring to, and I'd like to be that person. So let's go ahead and transition out. There's the picture one more time, and beautiful theme. I really give it a high ranking. And if you want to get in contact with me, you can do so over here at Facebook, and you can do so at YouTube, as you know. Please go ahead and subscribe, like me, and click the button so you can see me every time I come in. And I do videos almost every night, and I'm starting to do that. I did it years ago, and I stopped, and now I've decided to continually do it for the next 2 or 3 years. Every night I'll do 1 or 2 videos of websites, website themes. I'll talk about plugins, and go into all kinds of other things as well in the WordPress space, and also on-page SEO. Just talk about all kinds of stuff. So as we move forward, so you can go ahead and check me out at stevelinen.net. You can also go to stevelinen.com, com, and check out my reviews. I've got reviews on there. And check out me on Fiverr at fiverr.com/SBLINNIN. And would love to talk to you. You can contact me direct if you want to through this number here. That's my home office. If I happen to not answer the call, it's not because I don't like you. It's because I happen to be, I might be into a project. I might be talking to some people on some other projects. And I will certainly get back to you and schedule time. Of course, you can just go into the video, and you'll see a link there. If you click on the link right below this video and all the other videos I have, you can click on the link, and you can click on a scheduler and schedule a time with me, and we can go that route as well. Make it easy for everybody. Schedule a time that works for you. So whether you're in the United States or in Canada or anywhere else, I do build websites for people in different countries as well, and so I can certainly help you with that. Let's see what else. That's about it. If you'd be so kind, I'd love to talk to you. You can check me out on Twitter at Steve Linen, and you can check out my other website called ineedawordpresswebsite.com. That is ineedawordpresswebsite.com, and you can check me out on Facebook at Thanks for listening. Thanks for watching. And wherever you are, have a great morning, afternoon, or evening. And we'll catch up soon.